cyber world. This is Cherie Latte. This is a conclusion on how to live with a cat and have allergies. But first I want to introduce you to my kitten Jet. He's 5 months and he's really feisty. He's ready to get down. So say hello, Jet. This is Jet Beauty. Hi. This is my beautiful kitten. He's very, 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 very active. He's such a good cat. Well, as you've seen in a video before this one, basically the first day I got him I was completely miserable. It was horrible. I had major runniness of nose, stuffiness, eyes running, coughing, congested. It was terrible. But I'm going to give you the regimen on how I was able to get over that. So I'm just going to rewind a little bit. I was born with asthma, very severe. I almost died from it as a child. It got a little better as I got older, but as anybody out there who has asthma, you know that you never, people say you outgrow it, you don't outgrow it. It's one of those things that, you know, sticks around. So I've actually always been an animal lover, but because of my allergies and my asthma and cats really making me sick, because I had a girlfriend, actually my best friend, who always had a cat, and I could only stay over her house for a limited time because I would get sick from her cats. So, you know, that made me not like them. And then on top of them, you know, nobody liked cats, so I kind of got on a bandwagon. Oh, those sneaky, ugly things, you know. And then, you know, always seeing them out in the street and just, I don't know, strays and roadkill, ew. So I grew a dislike for them because they made me sick. And just didn't like them. So as I got older, and I noticed that my sister, she had got a cat named Einstein. He's the cutest little thing. And I went over her house. She had actually rescued him. And when I seen him, I said to myself, okay, this is not going to work. I'm only going to be here about 15 minutes and I'm going to have to go. But 15 minutes came, 25, 45, an hour, hour and a half. I was fine. So I thought maybe it was just him, because some, as you know, if you don't know, some cats actually have less dander in their coats. So some of them are not as, you won't have much of an allergic reaction to one as you have to the other, because some of them, they just produce more dander in their coats. So I was just thinking that maybe he was one of those cats that didn't have a lot of dander in him. And he was really friendly. He wanted to be underneath me. So I had fell in love because I was the first cat that I ever was not allergic from. So I'm like, oh God, he's a little angel. This is something. Never thought, you know, that it was anything that I was taking on my Multiplus. So I actually went over another person's house and I was a guest. And I did not know they had a cat. But the cat just came out of nowhere. And I was like, oh my God, you have a cat or whatever. So I thought I was going to be allergic, and I was not. So that's when I started thinking, okay, that's the second cat that I've been in their presence and I'm fine. And when I thought about it, I knew it was my Multiplus. Now the Multiplus has helped with my seasonal allergies, my sinus problems. I'm completely fine from that. My asthma, I don't have to carry an inhaler with me anymore. So I said, it has to be my Multiplus. It has to be. That's the only thing I could think of. So for about a year, I contemplated getting a kitten. Because I've seen Jerry and Mickey Mouse a few times, you know, and nobody wants to play with sticky traps. Ew, it's gross. So I contemplated it. And like I said, I'm an animal lover, and Einstein was just the cutest little thing. So even though I knew it was my Multiplus, I wanted to put it to the test. I did not take some, and I went over a girlfriend's house of mine. I had a fit. I went ballistic. It was just like it was when I was a child. Eyes running, nose running, congested, coughing, wheezing. It's really bad. For those of you who are not allergic to cats or do not have allergies, it is miserable. You feel like you're dying. You feel like you just want to like float away, like you're alive, but you just want to just give me a shot so I go to sleep. It's a horrible feeling. Imagine not being able to breathe or focus. You can't even use your eyes because they're constantly burning and itching. It's horrible. So I had one of those moments. I had my Multiplus with me. I took a shot. About 20 minutes, it went away. I was floored. I said, this is amazing. So I thought to myself, now I can get a kitten. So I actually got one. I adopted Jet from a beautiful lady named Lisa in Jersey. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. I adopted my kitten, and the first night I brought Jet home with me, I had not taken my Multiplus in about 3 days. So as you've seen in the previous video, I was miserable. Okay. So that evening, before I went to sleep, I took a good amount. Because I was really miserable of Multiplus. I woke up the next morning. My eyes were not running. I was not sneezing. I was not coughing. All I had was I was congested. But all of that sneezing, runny nose, all of that went away. So I was still congested. So even though I was not doing all the other things, I was still miserable because this isn't normal, okay? So I went to work, came home, took some more before I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning as a normal person. So it took about 2 days for me to be back to normal. I was floored. I couldn't believe, like, I was actually waiting on it to change, because you know how sometimes you can take something, and I know a lot of you were probably asking that question about the Levy or the Multiplus or the Omegas or any of the things in the previous videos. You probably think, oh, I'm gonna have to take that for the rest of it. It's not gonna work, or my body's gonna get immune to it. Not so. I'm fine, and I've had Jet now for about 4 or 5 months. I'm fine. I've been taking Multiplus for over almost 2 years, and I'm still not having any problems. Praise the Lord with my asthma and allergies. So it's not one of those. It's a miracle. I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is it works. I don't know what these Ardyss products have in them. I don't care. They work. So it took about 2 days for me to get back to normal. So I'm going to show you my regimen, okay, guys? Because a lot of you, I know you out there, you might want a cat or like cats like I did. You might have seen some mice running around and you want to get a cat, but you're allergic. Maybe your child's allergic. Maybe your grandmother's allergic that you live with. Maybe your husband, maybe your sister, you have guests that come over that are allergic. I'm going to show you what you need to do. All right, I'm going to take you over here. So here's my regimen. There you see the Multiplus. And this is what I take every day. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I try to take it every day. I take it at the least, about 3 times out of the week, my Multiplus. I put it in some water, mix it up. Sometimes I put it in like a water bottle and I shake it up. I just drink it down. It tastes like orange juice, as I told you before. Sometimes I get lazy because you do forget. So as you've seen in the other videos, I also take the Levy. I love the Crayola. I love the Power Boost. So that's what you see here in the blender. I blended those all together with some water. So it tastes like fruit punch. It's really good. It tastes like something that you go out to eat and get a little mixed tropical drink. That's what it tastes like. So this is just real quick, but it is the Multiplus that's helping with the asthma and allergies. Now here I have some wipes. These are, what are they? Hypoallergenic and shed control wipes. I got them from PetSmart. And I might wipe Jet down with them at least maybe 3-4 times out of the week. I do his little paws and his little face and stuff. So these are supposed to help cut down with dander. And then it gives it his coat a nice shine. And it also helps from him shedding so much, like his hair everywhere. So I had got those too. So I used these the first night and I was still sneezing all over the place. But I noticed when I do a mixture, I don't know, I just tried everything and this is what works for me. But the Multiplus definitely was my it. So you can get these from PetSmart anywhere. The Multiplus, you can actually get that from me. It's a link below that you can click and order it online, and we'll ship it right out to you. Comes straight from the company actually, or you can give us a call If you have any more questions, at 215-921-6973. That number again is 215-921-6973, and that's directly to our salon. So if you need to speak with any of us, and we can answer all of your questions. Also, I've added on for about maybe a month now. I was reading up on the steam room because I do the sauna. I was already doing that, but I read up that the steam room helps with respiratory as well. So I go there maybe once or twice out of the week, and I noticed that it's, even though I don't have the allergies and stuff, sometimes I would keep, mucus, but I noticed that I breathe a little clearer with going to the steam room. So that's something that I added on top of my Multiplus regimen, the steam room, and it really helps with your skin. It gives it a glow. I just love it. It's really relaxing to me. So there's a number of different things you can do to help with your respiratory, but the Multiplus is the thing that's going to work from you from the inside out. I don't know, guys. All I know is that it works. I don't need an inhaler. I can have a kitten, and I'm completely fine. I'm still amazed. I'm trying to tell you that I live with a cat. It's crazy. I gave some to my mother. She came over. She was allergic. I gave her some. She was fine. So stop popping all those pills. Some people, they get all this type of allergy medicine, prescription. So, first of all, some of that stuff doesn't work. I've tried a lot of it, and I still was miserable. And if it does work, you got to think about it. It's a drug. It's a chemical, guys. So it's helping one thing, but it's harming other things. It's a chemical. It's a drug. So it might be helping with your allergies or your sinuses or your asthma, but it's killing your kidneys, your liver. It's breaking all of that down. So you want to really think about that, where you can use something that it's going to help with your allergies, but it's going to do it naturally. And it's not just going to help with your allergies. It's going to help it's going to help your kidneys. It's going to help your liver because it's all natural. It's going to help your skin. It's going to help your nails. It's going to help your hair, everything. So basically, there you have it. That is my regimen. I can live with a kitten now, and I'm really excited about that. He's so cute. He's really an asset to have. And I've had no more Mickey Mouse. He has not came to see me since I've had Jet, so I'm very excited about that. So there you have it, guys. Live well. There is solutions. Don't be miserable when you don't have to, okay? Those doctor visits, those days home from work with no pay, hey, you're losing money, So invest in your health and invest in your well-being and live well. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.